This happened when I was 6 years old, and before anyone asks, no, I was not a brave kid. In fact, if a lizard entered the room, I would immediately transfer ownership of the room to the lizard. One summer, all 7 cousins had gathered at our grandfather's house. If you've ever had all your cousins together in one place, you already know what happens. Nobody sleeps, nobody listens, and everybody makes bad decisions. It was around 10 p.m. The adults were busy talking. My grandfather was watching TV, and we cousins were sitting in one room doing what kids do best, being absolutely chaotic. That's when one of my cousins whispered, "Have you heard about Charlie Charlie?" Immediately, everyone became interested. For those who don't know, Charlie Charlie was a game kids used to play. You draw lines on paper, balance pencils on top, and ask questions. According to the internet, a spirit answers them. According to common sense, it is just pencils. Unfortunately, none of us had common sense. So we decided to play. The room lights were turned off, only a small emergency light was glowing. The atmosphere instantly became scary. One cousin was already regretting being alive. We placed the paper on the floor, balanced the pencils, and sat in a circle. 7 tiny humans making terrible life choices. Then one cousin asked, "Charlie Charlie, are you here?" Nothing happened. Everyone relaxed. Then suddenly, the pencil moved. Just a little, but it moved. The room exploded. It moved! It moved! Run! People were already preparing to leave the country. Then somebody asked another question. The pencil moved again. Now everyone was convinced. Charlie had arrived. Things became worse, a lot worse, because right at that moment, the power went out. Complete darkness, pitch black, not a single light. The entire room screamed together. Even people who weren't playing probably screamed. Then we heard something outside. Scratch! Scratch, scratch. Nobody moved. Nobody breathed. One cousin grabbed my arm so tightly I thought it would fall off. Then suddenly, "Mow wow." A loud sound came from outside the room. One cousin immediately started crying. Not normal crying. Full emotional breakdown. The type of crying where your ancestors can hear you. Now we had 1 crying cousin, 6 terrified cousins, and a ghost named Charlie. Things couldn't get worse. Or so we thought. Then, bang! The room door slammed shut by itself. The crying cousin upgraded to premium crying. One cousin hid under the bed. Another started chanting random prayers. One was trying to open the door. I was just sitting there wondering why I agreed to this plan. Then we heard footsteps. Slow footsteps, coming toward the room. Thump, thump, thump. The footsteps got closer, the door handle moved, everyone froze, the door opened, and standing there was our grandfather. Not Charlie, not a ghost, not a demon, just our grandfather, and somehow that was scarier. He looked at the paper, looked at the pencils, looked at the 7 terrified faces. Then he asked, "What nonsense are you all doing?" Nobody answered, because everyone was busy pretending they were innocent. Then grandfather walked to the window and opened it. A strong breeze entered. The pencils moved, the paper moved, mystery solved. Then he pointed outside. The scratching sound, the family cat. The meowing sound, the family cat. The door slamming, the wind. Charlie? Non-existent. Our intelligence? Also non-existent. Grandfather gave us the lecture of our lives. Then he made all 7 of us go to bed immediately. And just like that, the most dangerous spirit of the night wasn't Charlie. It was our grandfather's disappointment. To this day, whenever my cousins meet, nobody talks about Charlie Charlie, because we all know the truth. The ghost never scared us. Our grandfather did.